or has what I think that the expert and technical and uh, all the time they allocated to support access to the administrative who was hard and all the uh, that uh, cover Chinese has been last five and I think like it today. So because now with of watch the video of the very much it was more and third and lead one actually
Thank you very much, Mohamed, and good afternoon, everybody. I hope you can hear me okay. Can I start by congratulating all of today's teams on completing the Enterprise Business Challenge programme within INJAZ and achieving a place at today's final competition. It's a great achievement and one that you should all be very proud about. Can I share my thanks to the team at INJAZ for organising a wonderful event today and for delivering this programme, Dima, Mohamed, Ali, and all the operational and support staff and the volunteers who make this programme possible. Thank you. Thanks also at Prince's Trust International to Trina, our programme manager, and Anne, our head of delivery for the Middle East, who you'll hear from shortly. I'd also like to thank the Canadian Bureau for International Education, represented here today by Tatiana Washington, for their contribution over several years, supporting the growth and success of the programme in Jordan. Enterprise Business Challenge is one of Prince's Trust International's most successful programmes, and we've been absolutely delighted to work with INJAZ over a number of years now to embed the programme across so many schools in Jordan. We think it's particularly effective because the programme works with students to develop and encourage their entrepreneurial spirit and business knowledge, encouraging and inspiring the next generation of entrepreneurs. With rising youth unemployment levels across the world, we see this early introduction to entrepreneurship as key to supporting young people to develop their own businesses in due course. Since the programme became part of Prince's Trust International in 2016, I'm delighted to say that over 10,000 young people have been supported, of which more than 2,000 have been in this academic year. And given the year that we've had with a pandemic raging around the world, this is truly remarkable and testament to the ingenuity and flexibility of INJAZ, who moved the entire programme to online delivery and continue to support young people through this very challenging time. And the programme has been a huge success too. I'm looking forward to the discussion with some of the team leaders about the impact that the programme has had and the benefits you have seen. We're delighted that our partnership with INJAZ will continue in the years ahead. And I should say that I'm very much looking forward to visiting Jordan once international travel is allowed again to see the great work that the partnership is doing for young people. So let me end by once again congratulating all of today's finalists and wishing them all the very best of luck for the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Will, and we are really looking forward to see you in Jordan and to have this interaction, hopefully in person with our students. Also, I would like to thank Anne Newman, Miss Anne Newman, for being on this panel, and we are looking for your participation on that panel. Allow me now to move to our another speaker, Ms. Tatiana Wooten, who is coming from Canada, and she is in Canada, and I know there is a time difference between Jordan and Canada. I think it's 7 hours, and you waked up very early. So thank you very much for being with us, and I would like to welcome you, and I would like to give you the mic to address the students. Ms. Tatiana, please go ahead. The mic is yours.
Thank you so much, Mohamed. Thank you, everybody. I think I would like to echo my predecessor, who was speaking right before me, in congratulating all the teams participating in the Enterprise Business Challenge. And I would like to extend special thanks to INJAZ and volunteers delivering the programs at schools, as well as the Prince Trust International for the continuous support that you extend to our colleagues in INJAZ. This is absolutely a delightful, opportunity for me to participate, even though that this is all long distance. I so wish that we could do it in person, but I think this has been a tremendous, from what I've heard, it has been a tremendous event and has been very successful. And I'm really looking forward to connecting with our finalists and discussing their projects a bit further. So thank you very much for having me, and looking forward to further discussions.
Thank you very much. والآن طلابنا وطالباتنا أنا رح أسأل الأسئلة بالعربية ورح نبلش بمجموعة من الأسئلة وكمان رح أعطيكم المجال تسألوا مستر ويل ومستر تيانا ومس آن إذا حابين تسألون أي أسئلة كمان رح نعطيكم هاي الفرصة. السؤال الأول سؤال أنا حبيت أسأله، إيش أكثر شيء أنتم تعلمتوه من برنامج تحدي الأعمال؟ إيش هذا أثر عليكم وعلى الخطط المستقبلية لكم؟
How did it affect your future plans?
Yes.
تعلمت من برنامج الأعمال أكثر من وجهة نظر، طريقة التفكير تختلف. I learned different point of views and how each point of view has a different idea. I'm meaning that I learned.
نحن مش عم نسمعك منيح.
Okay. I learned different point of views, like the marketer point of view and the seller point of view.
Is there anyone else who'd like to respond to this question? Please go ahead. My name is Ala Ghalib Iqtishad. I have learned more than one thing. I became more confident to depend on myself. My skills have been developed. I also, the way I think has changed. I have a new thinking skills and to break ice, how to face my fears. Thank God. Excellent, excellent. Thank you very much for this. Is there anyone else who'd like to respond? Yes, I'd like to respond. Please go ahead. How to have a team spirit, how to work within a team, how to all join effort to be able to reach our objective or final destination. Yes, definitely. I want to respond as well. Please go ahead. I learned how to plan for the future, to plan for my own project, how to work on my personality, and I'd like to answer to be competitive, teamwork spirit, to change personality, to be more confident as well. Excellent. Thank you very much. This is beautiful. There's another person who'd like to respond. My name is Bitta Jalal. I learned how to manage enterprises, to assume responsibility at a younger age. Very good. Can you please tell us your name, from which school, which governorate, for our guests to know where are you speaking from, which location? Yes, in the name of God. Okay, we'd like to know who of you has already started thinking of starting their own business. Would any of you like to say something about this? Yes, I'd like to. Can you let us know who you are? My name is Dima Al Khatib. I'm from uh, I wasn't really thinking about businesses or trade, but when I joined this program, I have changed the way I think, my ambitions. I wanted to, I'm thinking of establishing my own company and to manage the company. But do you know, did you think of the service or the product? Are you still working on it, or do you have an idea? What do you want to do? I have a number of ideas. I'm still working on them. You want to keep it a secret? Okay, no problem. Please. My name is Hassan. I'm from Aqaba. I'm a team. Uh, Before I learned of this
So it taught me how successful companies are programming. So I was able to get this help in my life and work in this program. That's great. I want to go back to our guests and see if they have any questions for you. I will turn into English.
Mohammed, it's Will Straw here. I'm afraid been very hard to follow the conversation. The translation has been cutting in and out. I think the case also for Anne as well. But had an opportunity to hear a little bit about some of the experiences of the young people, which has been fantastic to hear. I apologise if this question's already been covered, but I'd be interested to know whether any of the young people are now planning a career in setting up their own business, where perhaps before they did the Enterprise Business Challenge program, they might not have thought about a business career or entrepreneurship as a route. So if any of the young people have changed their aspirations and are now thinking that they would love to set up their own business, that would be very interesting to hear.
I will translate. Mr. Will is asking if the Business Challenge program had any impact on you and you decided to start your own business after you went through this program before and after. So he would like to listen from you, Mr. Will, if you would like now to start your own business. Who would like to continue with that? Can I speak? Your name and from which school and governorate? My name is Noor Jaradet from Bushra High School from Irbid. Actually, this project had a great impact on us. I have more self-esteem, so I wasn't courageous enough to open the mic and discuss. Now I am able to discuss more with people. I like to cooperate. Now I like to deal better and more with people. It changed my mind. Before I didn't have any will to have any economic aspect, but after participating, I think it's the best choice. And maybe we will face some challenges, but it is going to turn into a success story. I would love to have a participant. I still don't have the exact idea, but it changed my mind, my thoughts, and I would like to cooperate with Injaz maybe after I have my own business. So now, through this business challenge program, you decided to have your own business, right? Yes, at first I didn't have this idea, but after I participated, I had a total different perspective because I think it's the right path and it's good for our personality. So you're still thinking of which business you are going to start? You still don't have an idea, right? Not yet, actually. I'm planning because I have many thoughts and I would like to study them thoroughly because I don't want to lose anything. I will choose the better idea. Yes, it's very important also to maybe map the market, and we hope you a great businesswoman in the future. Who also wishes to answer, Mr. Will, if you decided to have your own business after this program? But you just need to speak one by one. Please introduce yourself and what kind of business you want to have. My name is Tishat from Al-Hakam school. Before that, I never expected to be here. All my thinking changed. I wanted to have a PhD and teach in the university, but after participating in this program, now I want to be one of the greatest businesswomen in Jordan. I like to start a business, maybe some healthy and safe products, maybe using health and safety standards, maybe ready food, but healthy food. Maybe we will have less unemployment in Jordan, and I'm glad that I'm here. At first, I never thought that we will have this courage to sit here and talk to you, but I'm glad that I was qualified to this level, and thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. This is a great idea to make healthy food. It's a very creative idea. It has entrepreneurship. I'm sure it is going to succeed because it's very important, especially now. Who else wants to speak? Yes, please introduce yourself. My name is Hala Sawi from Al Hussein School from the Amman. When I first started this project, at first, I was very nervous, but now after this program, I'm stronger. I'm no longer afraid of anything. I wanted to be a doctor, but now with this program, I want to be one of this team, and I like to continue this project. It was also for healthy food. I want to expand this project, maybe with my colleagues. Maybe we have more content and hopefully in the future we can reach what we want. So you wanted to be a doctor, but after participating in this program now you want to be a businesswoman, right? To have your own business? Yes, yes, hopefully. This is great. Thank you. Who would like to speak? My name is Marah from Amman. Please fix your. At first, I didn't know what I wanted. I had more than one idea. First, I didn't know what I wanted. I had more than one idea, but this program made me want to join the business administration, maybe business management. I can be a leader. I can run my own business. So I think it developed my skills in planning and communication. And uh, so I broke all these barriers. I have creative thinking and I'm a responsible person now. From which school? Khalda Girls High School from Amman. You are welcome. That's wonderful. I am Batul. I am Batul sorry, Batul Jalan from Binto Day School from the IT discipline. This program had a great impact on us. We knew more information. Also, I was thinking of turning um, leftover food into fertilizers for plants. So I think I like this idea now. I wanted to open this business. Who wishes to answer this question? My name is Zaidaiza from Al Mashriq School. Now I want to learn more that I can uh, maybe use this different kinds of movement, turn it into energy. Maybe he's talking about renewable energy from movement of things, and maybe and it would be environment friendly. Also, I would like to start a business with my friends. We all help each other to make this project and look for the good idea and the right idea, and we found many websites to help us to achieve or make this dream true. Miss Anne, you are asked if you have any questions or if you have any comments.
Thank you. Then um, I can't hear you, Mohammed, if you're still speaking. Sorry. So to say, it's amazing to hear all the different ideas and stories and the way people have sort of changed their outlook on entrepreneurship and starting a business, which is exactly what the program is designed to encourage thinking about. Um, I think my question is obviously one of the kind of unique parts of this program is the fact that we have so many volunteers and mentors supporting the different teams. And I just wondered if any of the students would be able to tell us what working with that mentor sort of brought to them and how that's really helped them develop some skills and knowledge. Thank you.
Okay, I hope you got the idea. Now, the word mentor, it's like those volunteers that work with you. And I just wanted what did you gain from them? Miss Anne is asking this question. It's a nice question, actually. We would like to listen from you about that. Yes, you can speak. I am from Al Hakam School. We learned many terminologies. We learned, or what I learned, that we understand what is entrepreneurship, project, marketing, sales, branding, logo. So I've learned all these terms and I gained a lot from them. Also, we were able to link our project. We want to eliminate this unemployment through this pandemic. We want to do this healthy food, and I hope on the long run we will have better even ideas, and we can build our own company. I want to ask another question. What is, did you have any mentors with you or volunteers? Do you think that you have gained from them in this project? Because Ms. Anne focused on the role of these volunteers. Can you tell us, um, did you have Miss, the volunteer is Mr. Tamer Azabi. I really thank him very much. He taught us how to work together, how to discuss, how to respect each other's perspectives and thoughts, and how to receive each other's thoughts, self-confidence. Also, he taught us to depend on ourselves or to develop our skills. So they have very, very deep thanks, Mr. Tamer Azabi. Who else wish to answer? Can I talk? Yes. I would like to thank volunteer Saja. She was great. She gave us all the terminologies related to entrepreneurship with details, with the right explanation. She has her own way. She gave us examples from real life, like trade, for example, and how she taught us how to manage our profits and how to manage them. Can I answer? Yes. Yes. Yes, Muhammad. We want again to talk about your mentor's role. Of course, she had a great role in developing my personality. She taught us about different concepts from her large experience, entrepreneurship, and how to work together as a team, how to respect each other's thoughts, and how to think together as one group without having any disagreements. Of course, I thank her very much for her assistance and help and support in everything, and through our small company that we designed. And we thank her, Ms. Sarah Bani Ahmed. My name is Nur Jaradat. Actually, well, the mentors is Mr. Wan Hawdad, Mr. Imad Al Baik. They had a great positive impact on us. First, we didn't know how to make a presentation, but they encouraged us to work more and learn more, and they worked on our sense of cooperation, and we learned many things, especially in the world of trade, and especially they were very cooperative. Now would like to, I will get back to you. I will give the floor to Miss Tatiana if she has any question to our students. So, Mr. Tiana, do you have any questions?
Yes, hi. I'm just afraid that I lost audio for quite a bit of time. So I apologize if that question was already asked and discussed before. I'm just curious in terms of how the teams generated their ideas for the projects. Like, did they conduct some research to identify niche that they found that the project could fill in, or whether it was the ideas were motivated by more by their personal experience of, I don't know, just looking at the list of the finalists. For example, I don't know, organic fertilizer. Like, are you a family? Is your family? Are your family is farming a land? This is where you see the need. Or, for example, a 365 market project. Like, I was just wondering, is it something that is it based on your maybe not so positive experience of purchasing, items online and being disappointed, and this is, what triggered your idea to come up with this project. I'm just curious, how those ideas came to be, like what motivated the finalists to come up with those ideas, and what was the behind type of a thing.
Thank you, Mr. Tiana. So her question was great, and she was asking you your thoughts or the ideas. Where did they come from? So maybe your family business, or did you have your own ideas? She wants to hear from you a little bit about that, because we're almost out of time. Let's answer this question first, because I give you the floor to ask. Who would like to answer? Where did you have these ideas from? I would like to thank this initiative, the mentor who worked with us, Mr. Bilal. I would like to thank him very much for all his effort. As for the idea, we needed this project, and our governor in my area, we need this project to have, we from an economical and social aspect in Al Tafila, and we want to make a park uh, where the whole family can come and have some good time, especially people with special needs. Those I have seen many parks, but they are not very qualified for those people. They don't have any special attention. So this is our project, and we gathered more than a member of our team. We wanted an area or a place where we can put our energy as youth for the advancement of our project. They all want to answer. Okay, we will hear from you, but one by one. I cannot understand what she said. You need to speak slowly, please. I would like to thank my team first. We cooperated together, and we thought about this machine who can turn leftover food into fertilizer. And we took this idea and we used this machine or this piece of equipment. Thank you. Can only take one extra answer because we are out of time. the idea of our project when one day we were facing these street bumps. How actually we have many of those in the streets of Amman. And we know that they want to force drivers to decrease their speed. And we invented this project and this solution and used this bump. Uh, the Actually, I've seen this. It's really creative, and hopefully we can see that on the ground. It can be used to produce energy. So, so you had this idea when you saw the bump. Okay, the last question before we give you. Before I start, I would like to thank Mr. Abdulrahman. He helped us, and we have many people who are overweight, and we wanted to help them. And when we had this game, we would see what ideas we can take from this game and develop those ideas, and this is where it came from. Now I would like to tell you the business challenge program was done in many other countries with Jordan, and we are almost out of time, but I would like to give you back the mic if someone would like to ask our guests from PTI in Canada and CPIE in Canada. We have very experienced guests in entrepreneurship, business development, and youth development, skills development. I want to give a few of you, if you have any questions, not for us as in just, but to our guests, to Prince Charles organization or CBI. Prince Charles are the ones who designed this program. They own this program, and with our partnership with them, we were able to bring you this program. And CBI, it's an ally of university in Canada, and they are supporters through our Canadian partners for supporting entrepreneur women. Now I want to give you the floor if you have any questions you want to pose for our guests about any idea related to this program or their organizations. I can only take 3 questions. Let's organize ourselves. How did COVID impact their work in their organizations? What kind of negative or positive impacts it had? What kind of challenges? Okay, to which organization? Prince Trust. So this question is about COVID. How did it affect your work, Mr. Will or Mr. Anne?
Yeah, I'll take that. Unfortunately, Will has had to leave to go to another appointment, so he passes on his apologies and thanks for allowing him to attend. In terms of COVID, as you can imagine, it completely turned our work on its head because prior to COVID, the vast majority of our work in all of our countries was delivered face to face, either in schools like yourselves, or in training centers for older young people. And obviously, as soon as COVID hit, and pretty much every country that we work in went into some form of lockdown last March to April time. So all of our face-to-face courses had to be sort of suspended and postponed. But we were very lucky to work with a lot of fantastic delivery partners, similar to INJAZ, who were able to put the programs onto digital format. So we've been making a lot of use of Zoom and Teams and webinars to be able to still deliver our programs online and reach a lot of young people. Obviously, it's very different in different countries. Some countries have access to great internet signals and Wi-Fi, and other countries that we work in don't have that. So there has been a challenge in trying to make sure that people can still get the support that they need. But overall, we have been able to continue to support young people with the great help of our delivery partners. So it's been very different and it's been very tough, and we'll be very glad when we can get back to some kind of more normal face-to-face delivery. But it has certainly opened our eyes to what digital delivery can do and how that can help people as well.
We will take the last question for CPIE from Canada, and then we will have to leave because we're out of time. Yes, to our partners in Canada. My name is Malak Abu Asba from from Zarqa, from the Hope for the Future team. My question is for the supporting companies after graduation. If I have an idea of a project after graduation, where should I go and how is it going to be supported? That's a nice question. Would you like to answer them, Ms. Tatiana, about incubators and
Yes.
the good
Yes.
thing
Thank
about
you.
your experience in DMD?
Thank you. Thank you so much for this question. Absolutely great question. Well, there are a couple of opportunities, to continue with the project after graduation. So, as it was already indicated, one of the options is actually to join an incubator, and INJAZ would be a great place to start. As many of you probably know, there is a My Startup incubator currently, housed within INJAZ. So they provide business support to teams both in youth-led stream and women-led stream. And the women-led stream is the stream that is being directly supported by CBI, by the LEAP project. So this is definitely something that it's worth exploring, and I very much encourage you to do so. Other options are now, especially given the COVID, is to apply to an incubator outside of Jordan, and you can definitely do that. And one of the options for you would be to explore an opportunity of joining a DMZ incubator at Ryerson University in Toronto. Since they basically had to shut down their offices temporarily due to COVID, they transitioned entirely to online operations, and they do have programs that are international programs for startups, and typically in technological area. But again, this is something that is open to international startups, and again, I would very much encourage you to explore those options. And I would imagine that there are many other incubators around the world that nowadays they rely entirely on online delivery, and distance is no longer an issue, and you can sign up for their programs or apply to their program while still being in Jordan. So I hope that answered your question.
Well, thank you, Ms. Tatiana. It's very important that business incubators, either for DMZ Canada, in Jazz, or in UK, in Jordan, They are your way to grow and develop your ideas and to make it a reality on the ground. And you will maybe have some investors and you can develop your business. Now we are out of time. I would like to thank our guests, Mr. Will, Mr. Tiana, Miss Anne, for being with us and for the support, and our partners in Canada and Britain. And I would like to thank our students and the volunteers and also the jurors, and we will have the results, I'm sure, but you have all learned many skills regardless of who won the prize. The experience is the base, the experience, not only the award. You have participated with each other with this experience, you have shared this experience. It is the most important thing that you can build upon and develop yourselves, and we wish you all the best, and thank you very much for being with us. And I will go back to Rama now, and good luck to all of you. Now we are back after this interactive session. I would like to thank Mohannad and the guests and our great students. We are going to continue our final ceremony of the final competition. We had a number of volunteers, judges with experience in entrepreneur projects that judged the projects. I will start with Ms. Laila Al Qasim. She is an expert in women empowerment and private sector. Can you hear us? Yes. Welcome, and thank you very much for your efforts. Thank you very much. Actually, working as a volunteer within jazz is always a joy to either as a judge or as a guide or a mentor. Can you tell us more about your experience with the teams you have seen in this morning? Actually, today we, as judges, we were proud of their participation, and we have seen many creative ideas that, if they were actively implemented, can solve real problems. We had seen very interesting projects to maintain the environment, energy, and including people with disabilities and sustainability. And there was high representation of female participants, which is today more than male participants, which is excellent. Thank you very much. I will move now to Mr. Laith Abdel Hadi. He is the head of Human Resources Development Department in Cairo Bank. Hello, Mr. Laith. Good day to you. Tell us about the nature of projects and ideas presented by students. Do you think it has fulfilled the real needs during the pandemic? Uh, Thank you very much for this great organization of the Business Challenge program. And I would like to thank you and thank Injaz and the staff for this program, which is a platform for students. And it's a pivotal point in their lives to the right path. Regarding these projects today, We had a number of creative and new projects that deal with our social problems on a local and regional level. And I do not exaggerate if I say international level if they were correctly implemented. So thank you very much. And thank you for allowing these students to be creative and implement all these ideas they had in their minds. Thank you. Now we will move to welcome Mr. Tariq Hamad, the General Director of Human Capital Department. Welcome, Mr. Tariq. Thank you very much. I would like to ask you, in spite of the circumstances, how much you as judges felt the enthusiasm among these students and challenging the situation, knowing that their work was remote, so there was no face-to-face meeting. So everything they did and presentation, they were all done remotely. So how much do you see the interaction and enthusiasm? Yes, it's an international challenge, not only in Jordan. This is the 12th time I've been here as a judge, and I'm proud for having these students today. The challenge is global, but we can make it. And those young people who are still students, they are the base of the future of Jordan, and we are very proud of. Their spirit of enthusiasm, especially with the millennium of Jordan. You feel it's a good, strong generation. They think out of the box in spite of the challenges that they are turning into success. This is a very important point, and I'm sure that in Jazz and those who supervise this project play a great role in turning the challenges they are facing into success stories. The good thing is that they are not thinking to be employees. They want to be entrepreneurs and think of their own business. And when we talk about change mentality of those young people, it's great. I would like to inform them that you gave us hope for the future. Your enthusiasm is great. You think out of the box. Also, I would like to thank those who work in Injaz, and I tell them that you have a great opportunity today from Injaz, from us as judges, from everyone with you. You can now work on these projects. Even if you do not win, you still have opportunities. Being a part of these teams is a winning itself. Continue with your challenges and you can reach the highest level. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Tariq. And now I will move to Ms. Razan Hindawi. Welcome, Ms. Razan. We cannot hear you. Please unmute. I'm very glad to be with you today. And also, we are glad to have you. How do you evaluate this participation, and how is it reflected on building their personality? Actually, most of the teams were girls, and we, our judges, are very proud of their work because they had great ability to deal with challenges or social challenges, and with their positive perspective, they were able to turn them into feasible projects. It's feasible economically and socially. And in Jordan, I think that we are proud of our boys and girls equally, and we are proud of our organizations, one like Ijaz, that allow them to present their ideas in this practical way, and we are all very proud of them. And to be honest, this whole day was a big, concentrated dose of possibility of positive. Yes, thank you. And I would like to thank the sponsors and supporters, because this competition wouldn't be without their support, that we really appreciate and respect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. On behalf of Injaz, I would like to thank all of you. And on behalf of the students, I would like to thank all of you for your efforts. Thank you very much, and thank you for being with us today. We will move now together to watch a short video that will shed light on the great efforts of our volunteers that were with other students since the beginning until now.
تجربتي في هذا البرنامج كانت كثير رائعة. هي موضوع جديد يدخل للطلاب غير مساقات التدريس ومواد التدريس. حلو إن الواحد يتعلم برامج ويتعلم مصطلحات أيضا، بما إنه إحنا كشباب أو كصبايا كثير نتوجه للسوق، كثير بنروح على التجار وهيك، فضروري نعرف شو بصير في الغطاء اللي هم فيه.
يعني كانت الجامعة عنا كتير حلوة وكانت سلسة. البرنامج كان سهل ورائع صراحة، يعني أي حدا بيقدر يتعلمه بسهولة، خاصة إنه أنا أول مرة بعطي يعني. قبل هيك السبق ما أعطيت أبدا نهائيا، فكانت هيك حلوة يعني مشاركة لطيفة.
كل جلسة كنت أكتسب خبرات أكثر، حيث إني استطعت إني أكون قاعدة عندي تدريب حتى أكون ناجح وينجح الفريق اللي معي. لا شك انه هذا الموضوع اثر في شخصيتي، في قدرتي على البحث عن امور مختلفه حول البرنامج اللي انا بدرس فيه.
اكيد هاي الشيء راح يضل معاهم لايف تايم، سواء في المدرسه كيف يتعاملوا مع الطالبات او حتى بالجامعه كيف بيفكروا يعني طريقة التفكير. أظن هاي راح تضلها معاهم بشغلهم بالجامعة تبعتهم بكل مرحلة من مراحل حياتهم.
إحنا مش مهم نفوز بالجامعة، الفكرة أو النتيجة أو الجائزة هي شو أنت بتحصل خلال هاي التجربة. عشان هيك إذا إحنا قاعدين نشتغل على مسابقة في مجال المال والأعمال أو الريادة، يكون في كثير عناصر ثانية لازم تدخل معنا على الخط. عشان هيك احنا بنحكي انه لازم يكون في عندنا ليدر، ولازم نعرف نتواصل مع بعض، ولازم يكون في عندنا كثير تفاصيل.
قد ايه شيء حلو انك تعمل شيء بدون مقابل وتفيد الكوميونتي او تفيد الطلاب اللي انت عم تعطيهم الشيء، وقد ايه بتاثر فيهم، وقد ايه بيستفيدوا منك وبياخذوا من الخبرة تبعتك. حسيته إشي كتير حلو، وأكيد رح أرجع أطور مرة ثانية.
Our great volunteers, we always in Injaz say, you are the heart of Injaz. We thank you very much, each and every one of you. Thank you very much. We will move now to watch a video to get to know these students, participants, and to know more about their projects and their ideas. Let's watch together.
السيدات، والأرباح رح تكون لمساعدة السيدات الغارمات.
فكرة مشروعي هي إعادة تدوير. مثلا هلا بيكون عندنا بقايا أكل أو طعام، نعملها إعادة تدوير من خلال التربة.
لا، فكرة المشروع هي عبارة عن أنابيب أكسجين احنا حطينا لها مسرع لحتى توصل للمريض بشكل أسرع. هلا احنا بوضع جائحة كورونا فحبينا هاي الفكرة لحتى نساعد المرضى ويتلف بوقت
الفكرة الرئيسية من المشروع هي إنشاء جيل قارئ من خلال تصميم لعبة يتم القراءة صفحتين في كل مرحلة، واللي تتمكن من الانتقال إلى مرحلة أخرى.
To read 2 pages and then move to another page or another level.
احنا سمينا مشروعنا باسم الفروض، لانه احنا حنعمل مطبات الكترونيه تمسك الطاقه الكهربائيه الحاسيه للطاقه الكهربائيه.
Turn movement into energy or electricity.
احنا مشروعنا وجبات صحية وخفيفة بعالج فئة كبيرة من الناس اللي بيعانوا من السمنة. فكرة مشروعنا اللي هي تحويل اللي هو تاع هدر الطعام. احنا حولنا فكرة مشروعنا اللي هو الحد من فائض الطعام، بحيث انه بس نستثمر الاكل بوضع بقايا الطعام بالجهاز، بحولنا لسماد عضوي.
فكرة مشروعنا عن الصابون الطبي الطبيعي، اللي يعني احنا هدفنا منه كمان انه نخلي الكل يستخدم هاي المنتجات الطبية عشان انه ما بدنا يضروا حالهم.
Medical products, it's a natural soap.
نعمل أكل صحي بدل يعني الأكل المصنوع، بدل الأكل اللي زي هيك نعمل أكل صحي من مشروعنا منشان نبيعه للمجتمع، منشان نفقر من حد البطالة زي هيك.
And maybe we can start poverty and
مشروعنا هو عبارة عن تكنولوجيا ري المزروعات. هو عبارة عن جهاز يتحكم في ري المزروعات. طبعا هو بيعمل على توفير الوقت والجهد للمزارعين.
تعرف منتج جديد لشكل منها، بدل للشركة ان انت تفوت على الموقع الخاص فيها وتفوت على هذا المنتج عن طريق صورة 365 درجة، تقدر انك تشوف جميع تفاصيلها وتعرف معلومات.
مشروع بيحكي عن قبة. هذه القبة بنستخدمها تكون فيها نباتات، وكمان بتساعد عائلات مثل متنزهات، يعني مشروع ترفيهي.
we have reached the important part, the more enthusiastic part, where we are hearing the heartbeat of participants everywhere in the kingdom. Now we have the results, and we are very glad to everyone who was with us today, and you are all winners. Your success doesn't always mean you're winning. Winning today is very nice, but your success is to know how to continue your idea and project and make it successful. Uh, I would like to say that prizes for the one is going to be 750 JRD, number two 500, and the third will win 350 Jordanian dinars. Are you ready? The winner is, and the third level or third winner is so the winner of, or the third winner of the business challenge is Al Yaqeen team from Bushra School from Irbil. Congratulations. Congratulations. The second winner so the second winner of this competition is IT from Bint Adi School for Girls. Congratulations. And now the first winner, the winner of the Business Challenge 2020-2021 is Team Shab from Al Musraq. Team Shab. Congratulations. Congratulations for the winners and to all our participants who were with us from all over Jordan. Thank you very much for your efforts. We were glad to be with you today. Many thanks for the main sponsors for Princess Trust International. Also, many thanks to the Ministry of Education, our strategic partner, and all our partners in supporting economic opportunities leap from Canadian government and Al Mashriq schools. Thank you very much. We wish you all the best. Be safe and